The NBA in-season tournament kicks off tonight, and we'll be digging into the Atlanta Hawks at Boston Celtics, where I found a money-making spot on a player prop under. I'm Steve Seagrave from SportsMemo.com. I am in action tonight with a 4% NBA best bet. Still holding on to that number one spot over at Sports Memo. If you guys enjoy this content, you already know what to do. Like and subscribe. Post those NBA picks in the comment section. If you don't have a pick, just type in the word under. Just help us out a little bit with the algorithm. So we took an L last night, unfortunately. Evan Mobley only scored 15 points. We had over 17.5. Mitchell went nuclear, and he didn't leave much on the table for anyone else, but look to bounce back with an under today on a player prop that I think we can definitely cash on. These teams already met earlier this month. I think it was the 4th. Celtics smoked them 123-93 in Atlanta. Quick look at the spread. Celtics 15-point home favorites. Total sits at 222.5. And a big part of that big number is Trae Young already being ruled out for this game, obviously. He's been ruled out with Achilles tendonitis. Celtics also dealing with some injuries. Tatum and Horford both currently questionable for this game, but that shouldn't impact our player prop too much. So obviously without Young on the court, we'll see some players benefit statistically from that, but I think it's going to hurt Clint Capella in particular in a big way. He just relies on Trae Young so much with his passing ability and on the pick and roll. So without Young out there, we'll be looking at Capella's under 18.5 points plus rebounds sitting at minus 120. Over at FanDuel, it's already up to minus 142 over at DK, so take advantage of that FanDuel line. He's over his last 3 games. He's actually had some of his best games in his last 3, but he did set a season low 7 points plus rebounds in only 16 minutes on the court in his last game against Boston. Okongwu was the guy who took advantage of that. He had 28 points plus rebounds in 23 minutes. So he was on the floor more against Boston, and statistically he was tremendously better, 4 times better than Capella was. Boston plays the 4th best defense, the 4th best rated defense against pick and roll big men. And they've allowed the least points and least rebounds to opposing centers so far this season. Capella is under in 11 of his last 15 games against the Celtics. Now, if Horford plays, Capella's going to have to, when he's out there, he's going to have to chase Horford around on the perimeter on defense. That could limit his rebounding ability. If Horford doesn't play, I think there's a potential Capella could get run off the court tonight. He might barely be out there. Essentially, they won't need a big. If Celtics go small and Capella is going to lose minutes big time, his minutes are already dipped against Boston. We already saw that once this season, and I know it's a tournament game, so it lessens the chance of a blowout, limiting minutes. But if the Celtics really throttle him tonight, I could see Capella being the guy, one of the main guys that ends up on the bench. So I really like this under tonight. Clint Capella under 18.5 points plus rebounds. I don't think he gets the minutes to clear this number. He struggled against the Celtics historically. So let's cash that one. Like I mentioned, in action tonight, 4% NBA best bet. Holding on to that number one spot over at SportsMemo.com. And if you guys use the code BBALL30, that's BBALL30, gets you $50 off a 30-day NBA pass. Breaks it down to less than $4 per day. It's great value on that pass, about the cheapest you're going to get for an NBA 30-day pass. As always, link to my plays in the pinned comment. I always have free plays over at X at StevesBook22, as well as at SportsMemo.com. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button on the way out, subscribe to the channel, and I'll post some NBA picks in that comment section. Capella under 18.5 points plus rebounds is our play for this video. Good luck.